An agave plant in a local man's yard is beyond its years. Take a look at this. It's known as the century plant. It's known to bloom every 100 years, but some grow much sooner, but not this early. CBS 8's Abby Black shares how an old plant is making new roots.
Jason Kujo says that he moved into his Bay Park home 9 years ago. He cleaned out the landscape but kept this century plant. He thought it'd take decades to grow, but then this past April, it started to grow and kept growing and growing and growing and growing and growing.
I always come out and say hi to it, give it some extra love every morning.
That love for this agave reaches new heights.
There's a lot of weight in them.
This old century plant has a lot of new neighbors above Jason Kujo's balcony.
The bees are partying up there right now. Hummingbirds, bees, beetles.
The century plant is an agave species in the asparagus family.
So it's only been 9 years. And the century plants usually don't bloom until maybe anywhere from 15 to 25, 30 years. Some have been known 50 years before they do their final bloom.
Jason says that he documented as it grew 6 inches every day.
But this is literally like 2.5 months of growth. It's incredible how fast it grows.
He watched as the base expanded.
It's incredible how it started off in this little tiny stalk and it just kept getting girthier and girthier here. This thing is massive down here.
From his balcony, Jason can reach out and touch the flower clusters, but they only last about 3 or 4 days.
It finally sank down enough almost to say, now I'm ready for you to touch me,
But the stalk kept growing beyond Jason's reach.
And that's to the top of a 3-story house at the peak.
The CBS 8 drone measured 33 feet.
And it's got to be the tallest one I've ever seen.
We have a call into the Guinness World Record.
Hey, every inch counts.
As the blooming clusters start to reach the top.
All that energy from the arms just go into it, and it just feeds that massive growth.
Below, you can see the leaves starting to give out.
And then it's going to do its final bloom at the top, and unfortunately, the party's over there. That's the life of the century plant.
While Jason's love affair with the century plant is short-lived, he says the magical experience will last forever.
Because, you can look back and say, yeah, that's pretty tall, but when it's happening right in front of your face, it's really cool to see.
In Bay Park, Abby Black, CBS 8.